Oh, flipping
not
it,
again.
Again, kids.
Here we go. Well, hello and welcome back to the Shallow Proclamation. My name's Thomas and I'm joined by
Paul.
We react to Doctor Who. But today, we're watching Thunderbirds. So this film is a sort of pinnacle of my childhood. Because I was born in 99, so what? I was 5 when this came out. And I was obsessed with this film. My brother was as well. We had the models from it. We had the fact file.
I've not seen this version, as you said, because by 2004 I was 18, and so it was a bit under my radar. But I loved the original Thunderbirds as a kid. I watched that all the time, and Thunderbirds was massive when I was a kid as well. And it does have some Doctor Who links, doesn't it?
It does. It has quite a few, and we'll call them out as they appear.
And it's directed by Jonathan Frakes, isn't it?
It is.
Jonathan Frakes, you might not know him, but I know him best as Commander Riker in Star Trek The Next Generation, the role that he played for sort of years and years. So, and I think he directed a number of the Star Trek films as well at that point.
It's no secret that this film was not received especially well. And it wasn't received especially well among Thunderbirds fans, including my dad. So he only confessed years after we sort of grew up how much he hated this film. But this film will always hold a bit of a special place in my heart.
Now, I know, is it Busted wrote a song for this?
They did, which is an absolute tune, to be fair.
I'm going to be gutted, though, if we don't have the...
Oh, yeah. No, don't you worry.
Okay.
You see, this is straight from the original, isn't it?
Yeah, classic.
2, 1. Thunderbirds are go.
Now, this is kind of a remix of it.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go, though. I think Hans Zimmer did the score, actually.
Really?
Yeah. Sophia Myles, there she is.
I always felt sorry for John.
Yeah.
They just stick him up in a space station. They're like, which brother do we not like?
Yeah, exactly. This is controversial, but I actually think the design of the Thunderbird machines in this film is better than in the series.
Oh, wow. I'm not aware of any of the Thunderbirds are... they're not kind of well-known actors now, are they?
I have a feeling this film didn't help their careers.
Is that Brains?
It is. Well, it's his son. It's his son, Fermat.
Did it say she was on the Abramovich oil platform?
I think so.
Roman Abramovich. It looks great, in fairness.
Yeah.
Swing around. Can't get close enough taking that approach angle.
Just be saying that out loud, of course, walking around.
Commencing reverse thrust.
Yeah, so obviously we've got Bill Paxton, haven't we? He's the... I think he died. He died quite young. Yeah, 2017. He was only 61. I know him from Aliens, really. He was in
he was,
Sigourney
wasn't he?
Weaver in that one. It's Madame de Pompadour.
Yeah, what's she doing here? So this is before.
Yeah, this is
She was-
pre
yeah.
Girl in the Fireplace.
He's asked me to pick you up. Is that all right?
Sure beats the boss.
Definitely.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're about to meet another very special Doctor Who actor soon. Here he is.
Mr. Magpie. Feed me! Feed me, Seymour. Ron Cook.
Wrong Cook, that's it. Yeah.
I've seen the design of Fab 1 a number
Yeah.
of times.
I mean, that's pretty sick, isn't it?
Well, it is, but it doesn't have the classic look of the Rolls Royce of
No.
the original one, I don't think. Can I be controversial and say that Fab 1 looks a little bit like something you might buy in Ann Summers? They're both in the same series, aren't they?
They are.
If Series 1 of Doctor Who was 2005, it's 2006 that we would have had.
That's true.
They'd both been that. So it's only kind of 2 years, really, between this and those, in terms of release at least. But
Did you see that?
Panhead.
Panhead.
Oh, it's Thingy from... she was in Spooks.
Like, you can imagine watching this as a kid, you just think, this is cool.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Look at this island as well.
Yeah, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? I mean, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think the
Even
whole
as a-
retro-futuristic design of it is incredible.
It's Bill Paxton. Who does Bill Paxton play?
Oh, he's He's Daddy Tracy.
Jeff Tracy is the dad's name.
That's it. Yeah, Jeff.
Hey, Mr. Tracy.
There she is.
Oh,
So
right,
again,
yeah.
There must have been a
So-
similar time to High School Musical.
I was going to say, but yeah, is it High School Musical was 2006, so
Oh wow! So this is before. This is before High School Musical.
it reminds me a little bit of sort of Spy Kids.
Yes.
That kind of feel.
Exactly.
You know? Do we ever get any explanation as to how they have all these, how they have an island of their own and all the money to fund this? Do they get paid to save people? Like,
I mean, this guy is Jeffrey Bezos or someone, isn't he? Like Elon Musk.
This is all funded by delivery drivers frantically delivering parcels across the globe.
I bet there's some dirt on the Thunderbirds.
There must be.
How are they multi-billionaires living on an island with all this gear?
So here's a question, right? We've got Jeff Tracy's there with all his sons, yeah?
He was moving that in the background as well.
We've got Jeff Tracy there with all the boys.
Who's the
And
mum?
we've got Brains here with his son. And then there's the guy, I can't remember his name, who's got Tintin as his daughter. So what are these men doing to all the women that they've...
On the nose cone of Thunderbird 1.
There are no women.
You have sired me a child. I have no use for you any longer. Off with her head.
The Thunderbirds reproduce by cell division.
Oh dear. No.
And then they're all just lounging around in their swimming trunks. So they're like, oh damn, what do we do? Gotta suddenly get into action.
You definitely know John drew the short straw when they're sitting around sipping cocktails by the pool.
Yeah, exactly. Does it say SpaceX on the side? See, that looks phenomenal, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's good. I mean, it's obviously CGI, but it's fine. It looks good.
They didn't even tell him what was going on. It's like, yeah, we're going into space.
She's about to look up and say, "It's Soren. It's flying."
So who is Tintin in relation to the Thunderbirds?
It says in the cast list that Carano is Jeff Tracy's retainer. He puts him in at night to keep his teeth from shifting around.
Right. I mean, I don't think you'd have Interstellar without this.
Oh, I knew I recognised the guy who plays Brains. He was in Top Gun. He was Goose.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on? So this is Mount
Oh, does she fancy him?
Tracy, the billionaire ex-astronaut.
She gave him a
Isn't he
smile.
the one who lost his wife in an accident? Avalanche, wasn't it? How tragic.
See, he's got questions about where all these wives have gone.
Yeah, exactly. He's not the villain. He's the
He's asking
crusader
all
of
the right
justice.
questions.
We're here from the UN to investigate the human rights violations of Tracy Island.
Well, isn't that Carano? Is that Tintin's dad?
Oh, yeah, no, you're right.
Oh, and that must be his wife. He's got a wife there.
There is a woman.
Why the Thunderbirds?
An eye for an eye, Mr. Tracy.
But when he played Gandhi, he said an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. Oh, this is dumb. He just sneezed.
Dear.
It's murdered my allergies.
Why does everyone in America seem to have allergies? They always talk about their allergies. Like, anytime they're ill, they're like, I've got allergies.
They do say allergies are increasing, don't they?
Do they?
I think people just say it to get extra time in exams.
Yeah. Oh, flipping
not
it,
again.
kids.
That's an image everyone needs to see. Gabriella stifling someone else's sneeze.
Here they are. Thunderbird 2 silo in the loading arm.
I love how he just knows where that is, even though he's never been here before.
I'm off to the Thunderbird 2 silo.
They've got us trapped. What do we do now?
I used the thunder Thunderizer on the door.
Thunderizer.
If only there was a machine outside the door that's perfect for breaking down doors.
Sonic boom. Time to thunderize. It's good that it was set up to create a perfect door shape.
Yeah, exactly. Even adds a little hinge.
It is frightening when we realize our parents aren't perfect. But perhaps you already suspected that about your father?
Because where's Mum?
Yeah, he's having the hard conversation with him. Get them!
The little brats went up like firecrackers. Pop, pop, pop.
I think the Hood is a misunderstood character.
There we go.
He had
He's
concerns about the background of Tracy Island.
He's clearly here to help a group of children being held against their will,
Yeah.
who've been brainwashed by this group of men.
This group of billionaires masquerading as international rescue.
Gotta watch each other's backs. Nice drawers.
I love how it takes him this long to suggest maybe we could try and contact our parents.
To the transmitter. So what do you think?
That diagram. He did.
I was going to say, just...
Right here, not there, and the transmitter is there, not here. We have to go through the jungle.
Here.
But that's for
Imagine trying to park that at Morrison's.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, his name is Parker.
just having a quick bath, you know?
Have a look at this, Parker. He,
Oh, hello.
this woman, poor girl. The Thunderbirds rescued over 500 mine workers in the collapse.
Doesn't know where to look, Parker. Is that Ford Fiesta, early 2000s?
Oh, yeah.
I think it's time to send the emergency signal, Parker.
I fear you are not wrong, milady.
It's just on top of the teapot. It's like, what if someone pressed that by accident?
Accidentally.
Like the dishwasher would set it off.
Do you not feel that with the character of like Brains and his son, that this plays into unhelpful stereotypes that intelligent people are all hopeless nerds who are not able to cope with anything physical?
Yeah, wearing glasses. Yeah, it's true, actually.
I would like to cancel the Thunderbirds movie because of this. It's offensive to me. I'm triggered by it.
Thunderbirds appear to be in a spot of trouble,
Yeah.
and I don't like that.
Every I love that every time Lady Penelope appears, Parker sees her, he's always like, oh, definitely got a bit of a thing for Lady Penelope. How would you know how to use any of this equipment?
Yeah.
Guidance processor error.
It's the guidance processor.
What told you that?
Alan, don't you think Tintin is blossoming?
Blossoming? What's that supposed to mean?
Alan, you have a crush on her.
Gotta be kidding. I mean, she's
It's
not that bad, I guess.
becoming a woman. It's
Yeah, it's all about growing up, this film.
Fermat's like, obviously, I'm beginning to have some feelings that I don't understand. Like, I've got some downy hair growing on my chest. Is this normal?
Is it me or is that girl blossoming?
Will he have a small moustache by the end?
Another stereotype that intelligent people are bad with dealing with members of the
girls.
opposite sex. I forgot about this bit. She can do the eye thing as well.
Oh, she's a...
She has the same powers as her uncle, the Hood.
Oh, thanks for clarifying, Alan. Just in case.
Did you do that?
Exposition!
Just drop it, okay?
I'm sorry,
Drop it
you
like
can't just
that.
do something like that and then not expect anyone to ask about it.
Yeah, forget about it. Don't worry.
The thing is, that's kind of messed up his view of puberty now. He's like, so girls start to develop the ability to move objects with their mind.
Don't rush me, Alan. This is very delicate equipment.
I hadn't noticed that Alan is wearing a retainer.
Oh, and they're just performing dentistry. That's brutal.
Did you create enough
Yes.
enough heat to solder with like that?
From the sun. I mean,
dubious of that bit.
I think if that's the only chink in this film's armour, it's doing pretty well.
See, I mean, you know, the bad guys are... We've got the woman, and she's got some dental issues.
Yeah.
And she's a villain.
Yeah.
And then the Hood, he's bald.
He's bald,
so he's
isn't
a
he?
villain.
Mullion is sort of very hench, but quite thick, which is another stereotype for criminals. This is where he finds his mum.
When they found the body. So slapstick.
This is quite good, to be fair.
Not the bees!
Oh, I
Not
can
the
really
bees.
hear them in my ears, the way they've mixed it. Oh, that's horrible.
See, this is definitely sponsored by Ford, isn't it? Hope he says, stay here and just chill.
That sound effect.
You need to cool off, lady.
Lady Penelope!
Nice.
There we go. Yes. You called it.
Just chilling. Just chilling.
We make quite a pair. It's hard for me to...
What about Tintin? Trio.
Oh, yeah.
You're not actually part of our group, sorry.
Typical misogynistic group.
Yeah,
You know.
writing the woman out of history. Oh, this is cool how they've done the trees dropping either
Oh
side.
yeah, that's what you want to see. Fairness, we've not seen a huge amount of the actual Thunderbird vehicles
Yeah.
so as far, and the Thunderbirds themselves have been out of action in the space station for a lot of
Yeah.
it.
For a film called Thunderbirds, it has not a lot of Thunderbird.
Thank you, milady. Unfortunately, I fear I shall need a piece of wire to access the mechanism.
Oh.
I think Parker might be the most sexually frustrated man like on the planet.
Was that from a bra?
I didn't actually need it anyway.
Oh!
Of course not, milady.
Let me go after the Hood. He'll destroy everything you've built. Everything the Thunderbirds stand for.
Negative. I'm sorry, it's too risky.
I can do this.
He'll expose our secret.
What am I saying? We can do this.
Oh yeah, I have a feeling if you look carefully at their hands here in one shot, you see wires.
What, like their puppets?
Yeah, there.
Nice. That's so good.
That's pretty cool, actually.
That's great because in the original series they were puppets, but you always had human hands, didn't they?
Ah, yeah.
So it's like the reverse. That's really cool.
Like
I like that. That's so funny.
IWN.
Just looking at that shot there of her as the news anchor, I'm not sure if this is true, but I think it's the case I heard that on TV, a news kind of item on a TV show, you can never have it full screen, so that when people tune in, they don't think it's actual news.
Oh, right.
So in a movie, I guess you get away with it. I don't know, but like...
Just in case you thought this was a documentary.
Yeah.
Now, where's that in London? There is a kind of cable car thing now, isn't there? Near
Yeah, but
Canary
it's
Wharf.
definitely not that.
No.
Yes, Canary Wharf the way. I've been on it.
Why did that start falling apart again? Was it just...
Didn't the Hood hit it?
Oh, that was it.
Ah, see, it had to fall in the water. We need an excuse to unleash Thunderbird 4, right?
Oh yeah, we haven't seen Thunderbird 4 yet, have we? That is a big jump, to be fair.
That is a massive jump. She would have hit that like a ton of bricks. Like...
She's not that overweight, Paul.
I love the fact she's just like swimming like in the Thames.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to see anything. Be ice cold, brown, murky water, and after the story finishes, Tintin would die of some kind of infection she'd picked up from the water.
Yeah, it's true. This is a sad sequel.
It's good that they made those cable cars waterproof.
Yeah.
You know, completely watertight. You know.
For moments
You'd
like
think,
this.
You'd think that, you know, people might suffocate from the air being trapped in there, but no. Every time you go on the cable car, you get on one end, and at the other end, they just offload the bodies of the people who died on the way.
That's true. Yeah, where are the air holes?
Oh no, there is some water getting in now.
Oh yeah.
Turns out Thunderbird 4 has actually created a hole Like, they're all going to drown.
Yeah, he's just pierced it.
I'm not sure I prefer this Thunderbird 4 design to the original one. But...
Sure.
Oh.
This is the start of something new.
We still have a dangerous situation here. I need you boys to close down this accident scene. Tintin, go get Fermat. Meet us at Thunderbird 1. Alan, you come with me.
Okay, let's clean it up, guys.
I love how the other Thunderbirds are just told to, like, yeah, help with the crowd control.
What was Mom like?
She was a lot like you.
Alan's asking questions now. That's amazing.
I don't want to save your life. But it's what we do.
That is quite a good line, isn't it? I don't want to save your life, but it's what we do.
Jeff, what did you put in these margaritas?
Tracy's secret.
What did you put in these margaritas?
Tracy's secret. See, this is all adding up.
I think we've uncovered a horrific conspiracy.
What did you put in these margaritas? Rehypnol, I think, is the answer. It's all there. It's all there in the subtext. If you're paying attention.
Yes.
Whoa, Tintin.
Exegete the text.
You just really, blossoming.
Ew. Did you say blossoming?
That is not a great chat-up line, is it?
Man, that badge with the different colours reminds me of those biros you get, where if you push one down, you get a different colour. Does a little biro point out the end when you do that?
They were the dumbest invention, weren't they? They always jammed.
And when did you ever use the green one? Who ever used the green pen?
Fast as you can, Parker.
Certainly, milady.
Here we go.
It's got a lot of paddling to do.
Yeah.
There's something going down on Tracy Island. Yeah, I quite enjoyed it. I mean, you know, it's obviously not a classic, and it is a bit of a... It's obviously a kind of made-for-kids kind of film. Like I said, it's got that sort of Spy Kids look to it almost, some of it. The kind of gadgets and the goofiness and the kind of slightly CGI'd background on things. But, you know, I thought it was fun. And, I mean, the only thing... Yeah, I mean, not the only thing, but, I mean, obviously it's pretty cheesily acted by... I mean, the Thunderbirds themselves... Given that they're unknown actors and are still unknown actors, there's probably a reason. My major criticism of it would just be like, I would have liked to have seen more Thunderbirds, basically.
Yeah, that's true. There aren't
more rescuing, like, because they are basically stuck on a space station for most of it, and the actual Thunderbird. When you watch Thunderbirds, you were always watching it to see the Thunderbird vehicles go off and do their thing, weren't you? So that was my main thing. But, you know, it was enjoyable, and they do look good on the whole.
They're in space for a lot of it, and then when they finally show up, he just says to most of them, you go and help clear this up.
Yeah, alright lads, just crowd control.
Yeah, so it's kind of about the kids, isn't it?
So it's really Alan and Tintin and Fermat, isn't it?
Yeah, Fermat.
It's obviously completely like hammy, isn't it, the whole thing?
It is, yeah.
But it, you know, it embraces that, which is fine. But I quite enjoyed, you know, there was obviously the scene with the hands was great. That's just a lovely little nod. And I think for me, the whole Parker, Lady Penelope thing all the way through. And like when she takes the underwire out of her bra and says, I didn't really need it anyway. Like, that's just...
Oh dear.
So
yeah,
I bet you didn't pick up on that when you were 5.
No, I didn't recall that bit, and actually I
didn't recall the sexual tension in the bath either. Have a look at this, Parker, and he's like.
And I hadn't recalled the deeper undercurrent of, you know, millionaire playboys on an island with very few women, and yet there are kids. It's
what's
dubious,
happened, you see?
Isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, if it was one playboy millionaire, he's not a playboy, is he? But one billionaire on an island with his kids, I could accept that. But not the brains as well, and I'm just like, it's all too much of a coincidence, I think. I mean, it was enjoyable. I mean, what would I give it? Like, if I rated it out of 10, maybe like a 6 or 7, 6.5.
Yeah, that's quite high, actually.
It's enjoyable. I'm not going in thinking to myself, I'm not thinking, oh, this could be another Shawshank. So as long as you go in knowing exactly what you're getting, I think you're probably going to just come away enjoying it.
Let us know in the comments what you think of this live-action Thunderbirds film.
Is it Thunderbirds Are Go or Thunderbirds Please Go?
Is it FAB or not?
Yeah. I was going to say, where are you going with this? Also, though, this film is a great example of how I spend my life as a Doctor Who fan, where it doesn't matter whatever I watch, I basically just go, they were in Doctor Who. They're in Doctor Who. That person's from Doctor Who. That's how I rate. That's how I rank actors. I'm like, oh, they've been in Doctor Who.
I recognise that person.
We're from Doctor Who.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Goodbye.
Take care.